Welcome back to Inspirational Memoir Talks. This episode, presentable-ish, the part of the show where we try to look good, feel human, and, avoid crying in the bathroom before 10 a.m. If you're new here, don't worry. None of us know what we're doing, okay? We're just trying to look like we do, right? So listen, I don't know about you guys, but looking good every day feels like an Olympic sport that I didn't sign up for. Some people wake up flawless, they just wake up looking like but I look like I fought a raccoon in my sleep and lost. All right. This one looks good no matter what. And there is always a bruise somewhere that shows through every outfit. Like I would wear a snowsuit and someone would be like, what happened there? And don't even get me started on doing my hair and makeup. Okay. Standing long enough to curl one section, impossible. Sitting down to do it, sure. If I want an entire bed covered in foundation, fingerprints, and mascara looking like a crime scene. But here's the thing. I like looking nice. It makes me feel like I still have some control over my life. When I wake up every morning without a job or a clear purpose, it means like it messes with your confidence. It messes with you. It's like your brain whispers. Honestly, some days I agree. But dressing up even a little helps. It's like telling myself, hey, I'm still here and we're still trying. And that matters. Meanwhile, my daughter, she just must look her best every day for work. She's a hairdresser and she hates it. Like, she's rather live in her joggers or pajamas forever. But I swear, if she didn't have to dress up, she'd miss it. There's something about putting yourself together that gives you that tiny spark of confidence, even when your body is doing everything it can to blow out that spark. Confidence is a huge thing. When you have invisible illness, it feels like you're always one step away from the deep end. And trust me, I've always fallen into it a few times. Giving up feels easier, but climbing back out, that's the hard part. That's the part no one sees. Okay. And that is why I try to look my best. Because if I don't, then I get that dreaded question. Are you all right? No, no, I'm not all right. No, but I'm doing my best. Okay. So please leave me alone before I accidentally bite your head off. Not because I want to,
Sure.
yeah, right. Just because pain turns into a crazy person sometimes, like honestly, some days I feel like I should just wear a sign around my neck that says, not today, people. Not today. It's not a good day, right? Like my poor kids, I feel bad for them. But
Surprised people don't wear those signs.
right?
I mean,
Right?
people do have T-shirts.
On my back? Is there a sign on my back? No. And here's the funny part. So I love people. I love socializing. I'll talk to anyone. Unless they ask me what I do for a living, and then but suddenly I'm like, air system shutdown. But the automatic response we all give, and we all do this, is, I'm good, how are you? And lies, all lies. But 90% of us are not good, but nobody wants to hear my problems. And honestly, I don't always have the energy to hear yours, or do I? Maybe. Because that's why we're building this community, okay? That's what we're trying to do here. So we don't end up trauma dumping on strangers in the grocery store while holding a bag of frozen pizza. Has happened. So we can talk about the real stuff, the invisible illness stuff, the mental health stuff, and the blood clot stuff with people who actually get it. By telling our stories, we can help each other survive the days that feel impossible. And we can laugh along the way, even better.
I'm a sporty mom, so you won't see me dressing up or wearing makeup too often. One thing that I do for my mental health is I shower every day. I mean, I can't say every day because there's some days, of course, that I don't because I'm exhausted and I just don't feel like it. I think smelling nice is the best feeling, along with a clean comforter and sheets. You feel so much better when you shower and brush your teeth, and even though it feels like such a chore. I do love dressing up and looking nice. I just don't often have time where this makes sense. I miss my 20s when I had something going on all the time. 3 weddings to go to one year, all these events, and even when I was younger, I'd have wine and cheeses to go to, and I'd always be looking nice and feeling good about myself. It's wild how much life changes over time. First, it's weddings, and then it's baby showers, and after that, it feels as though you're in a lull and you have fewer exciting things to go to. I look forward to summer and camping most of all now. And the best part about camping is you don't have to look presentable. Everyone looks like garbage. I still shower camping, but for the most part, I'm covered in dirt. Oh gosh, the dirty feet as you crawl
Oh,
into
right.
your.
Right?
It's quite gross at times,
It
but
can
you
be.
shrug it off, anticipating your
It's
morning's
fine.
fire
That's
and
right.
the coffee and
That's
the
right.
sun that comes up. It's just such a great feeling.
Sure is. Well, confidence is a huge thing when with an invisible illness. Chronic pain, fatigue, blood clot recovery, mental health struggles, they chip away at you. They all chip away. And at yourself, like at your sense of self. And here's the fact, okay? People with chronic illnesses are 2 to 3 times more likely to experience anxiety and depression. And that's according to the National Institute of Mental Health. It's not because we're weak. It's not because we're fighting battles no one sees. You know, it is because we're fighting battles no one sees.
It's not. Oh well. It's getting distracted.
I am. There's some kids.
Kids are home right now. It's summer, so we're trying to make a video and
You hear that banging?
still be there, but there's a lot of banging. So
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
She's got this.
So when you don't have a job to go to or a clear purpose every morning, it hits your confidence even harder. Studies show that unemployment increases feelings of worthlessness and isolation, especially for people with health isolations. So dressing up, even a little, becomes a form of self-preservation. It's not vanity. It's survival, okay?
And the days that I don't work, I could totally go home and put my PJs back on. But I don't because I know it makes me feel cruddy. I find making goals and checklists for the day helps you feel productive and accomplished.
My daughter must look her very best every day for work, and she hates it. She'd rather live in joggers. Did I not say that?
We said that in our last video. It's all good.
Oh.
That's okay. We can say it again.
Okay. Anyway, here's the fact, okay? Routine.
Structure improve your mental health, especially for people with chronic stress or illness.
Oh my God.
And that's straight from the American Psychological Association.
Yes. So yes, even though she complains, getting ready every day is probably, helping her more than she realizes. So let's talk about the dreaded question. Are you all right? No, I'm not all right, but I'm doing my best, okay? So please don't make me explain my entire medical history in the frozen foods aisle, okay? People with invisible illness get this question constantly because we don't look sick, okay? And according to the surveys, Invisible Disabilities Association, over 60% of people with chronic illness feel misunderstood or dismissed because their symptoms aren't visible. So yes, sometimes I wear a sign. I would like to wear a sign. I would like to wear a sign, not today, people. Okay? Today's not a good day. Okay? But not because I'm rude, because pain turns me into an angry person sometimes.
And this has been a presentable-ish inspirational memoir talks, your weekly reminder that you don't have to look perfect to show up. You don't have to be okay to keep going, and you don't have to explain yourself to anyone who doesn't get it. And another thing that I thought of along the way is that when you do look presentable-ish, people think that you're doing great. And that's a big struggle. I see that people post on Instagram that like they're smiling and people just they don't get it even more because they're
Yeah.
like, well, you look good today. Obviously, you had the energy to put your makeup on.
Yeah.
And it's like, you didn't know that struggle though. Putting my makeup on took me so much effort. And I know that I hear it from people with chronic illnesses. I don't have a chronic illness, but I can sympathize and understand that that's painful to look good. Isn't that sad? It's pain to look good.
Yep, it is. So, if you ever looked put together on the outside while you're falling apart, you're falling apart on the inside, you're not alone, okay? Because, like, here we are, okay? If you ever cried in your closet, worn pajamas to feel safe, or felt guilty or not looking put together, this one's for you, okay? You're not alone, okay? We're not failing, okay? We're
failing.
We're failing.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh,
You know, we're getting through, we're getting by, and we've got this, okay? Like, we want to have a community where we can talk about this stuff and feel comfortable because we're not the only ones going through this. I can't believe that we are the only ones going through this.
yeah, and we get to feel comfortable because guess what? We make mistakes in our videos.
Apparently.
We are perfect. We are not going to redo our videos because we think that it's the way it is. You can't just be perfect all the time. And I think that's a good point to make. And yeah, my children are home and they're doing really well.
They actually are doing really well. I'm not going to lie. This is great.
And then I have to tell them that I have to grocery shop after this. So yay.
That's going to go over real well, I'm sure.
Maybe they pick a tree for being so great today.
I think that's fair. I really do. I think they've been great. I have to say. I'm really happy that they're okay with us doing this today. Because it has been a long time because this summer has been just crazy, and I'm sure Arielle can say the same thing, that this summer has just gone by like that. Right? It's already August, and it's like, why?
Were you waiting for September? Are you excited for your kids to go back to school? And I actually,
yes and no.
I'm like, no, I don't want to go back to work. I want to stay in this chill session where I kind of just can start my day whenever I want to, and I don't have to pack lunches at a specific time. I mean, my kids still need snacks all day
because, oh my God.
Yeah.
The school, you can't have this and you can't have that and you have to be careful of this. And then,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
Exactly.
And they don't want that in their lunch and they don't eat that. And,
yeah. My kids eat everything in their lunch.
Do they? Oh, you're lucky.
I never have an issue. Like, I come home and their whole lunches is gone. And I think it's because they're so busy running around that they're starving.
That's fair.
And then they sometimes tell me that they get extra snacks from the school.
They do,
because they ate all their lunch.
Sneaky buggers.
I pack so much lunch for
you.
But,
so it's like full.
It makes me feel happy because I know a lot of parents struggle with that, where their kids don't open their lunch boxes or they only eat the treats.
Yes, my son is bad for only eating what he wants out of it, and he never eats the good stuff. Right? It's always the stuff like the extra.
I'm surprised that he's at the age though where he can throw out the stuff that you don't know about.
He doesn't even do that.
I did.
Right?
That's what I did.
That's what I was like assuming he would like, oh, I don't want that, so he'll throw it out. No, he like literally it comes home to me and I'm like, what the heck? You didn't even eat any lunch.
You didn't try to hide the fact.
Right? Like what? Yeah, that's funny. Kids these days are so different than they used to be.
I was way smarter, clearly.
Right?
I was like, my mom's going to lecture me. I guess back then your parents got way more mad at you. Well, my mom would be like, you didn't eat your lunch.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. And you ate some food from them. Why would you eat their food and not mine? Like, oh my God. Like, I spent money on that food.
Yeah. And back then,
you like now I just like, there's no point in even saying anything because it won't change anything. He's still going to do the same thing when it gets the next day.
I mean, I had to eat everything on my plate. There was no and if or buts. I would keep my butt parked at that chair.
That's right. Until you were done. And you didn't get to choose what you ate. You ate what was put in front of you and that's it. You don't eat it. Guess you're going hungry. Your fault, not mine. Like, oh wow.
Now
things have changed. Things have changed. I know, which probably isn't the best thing, but whatever. We don't want to put our kids through what we had to go through in that. And yet we're like happy with who we are today. Well, it's okay. the kids these days, I'm just teasing. They're fun. They're actually really funny, and they're just different. They just grew up differently. That's all. They have a
Yeah.
different perspective of things
Yeah,
that we used to have. That's
they don't drink out of the hose.
no, they don't drink out of the hose. They don't, eat out of the puddles. No, I'm kidding.
That's what you did. You ate mud.
I mean, some kids like
You get
literally would sit there and eat there. Yeah,
I tried to eat a
my one
toad.
cousin, a toe.
Oh yeah, a toad.
Okay, I think it's a toe. I'm
When I
like,
was a kid,
toe.
I was like, what? There was like another kid too, and I was like, I eat toads, and I was like trying to eat the toad, and this kid was terrified of me.
You're a little scared too. You're eating a toad.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, it's one
I
thing to pick them
didn't
up,
eat
but
the toad, luckily, but I think I was just trying to scare him.
just trying to
And
scare
he
him
was
away.
older than me.
Oh, I do remember when I was younger, like we catch the little like garden snakes and stuff and throw them at each other and stuff like that. We didn't try to eat them. We just threw them at each other and stuff like that. But
Why would you want to eat them? Protein,
right, like juicy. Oh,
Yeah, I like foraging though. We used to go to my friend's mom's garden and we'd eat
No
all the
way.
tomatoes and onions. And we
she
used to
probably
eat
gets
the
mad.
onions and chives, and then my mom would be like, "Oh, your breath. Oh, daughter.
Right?
God. What are you eating?" And I just eat the onions whole. Like,
Oh, really? Like apple?
Yeah, it's because we got so hungry. Our parents didn't feed us.
Right? We'd eat anything. I mean, there's a reason,
Lunch
right?
and dinner. There was no snacks.
There was no
bear
snacks.
paws and this.
I
and
know.
that.
I know. I'm trying to like cut back because, like I say, my second oldest is going to be going to college. So that means I have one left, which means I gotta like bring the food back, okay? Because the kids are eating me out of house and home, and all of a sudden, well, two of them are gone, and I'm still buying groceries. Like there's everybody there,
Yeah.
and I'm like, whoa. There's so much stuff. There's so much extra stuff now. What am I going to do with all this? Like, whoa, I got to.
Surprised they
Like,
didn't come home
one more-
and just raid it. And they probably
Oh,
grocery
my
shop
daughter
at
does
your
a little
house.
bit still,
Yeah,
obviously,
they
but
grocery shop at your house.
it's never the stuff that you think they're going to want, right?
Oh, true.
So it's always the stuff like I'll buy like a whole bunch of one thing because they keep eating it, and then all of a sudden they don't want it anymore. So then you have all this of that,
Yep.
and then they don't eat it anymore. You're like, what?
Oh, I don't like that anymore. You bought a Costco
Drives me
now?
nuts.
I don't like it.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, okay, I guess I'm eating it now. Like, great. I don't even like candy and cookies and stuff.
What's wrong with you?
But right, well, some of it I do, but like my teeth, I can't like the chewy candies and stuff. Like get stuck in my teeth.
Oh man,
I'm picking it out.
candy. I'm going to the candy store.
Are you?
Oh,
Oh, you stinker! No, I can't do candy. I do. I do love like ice cream and like fudgicles and stuff. Like we've been eating a lot of that stuff right now because the heat, right? So that stuff I'm bad.
Yeah, you think summer you can lose weight because you're so active,
Right?
But then there's ice cream.
But then you have ice
then you're like,
cream, and then we
"Oh, I
have
wanna-"
barbecue, and it's so.
I know.
Love barbecuing in the
And
summer.
I like beer on a hot day. I can't.
Right?
I gotta
Yes, a
admit.
lot more drinking in the summer. That is 100% for real. Yes, I do. And my alcohol content is unfortunately sugar. So
Ooh.
yeah, not good. Not good. No, not especially when you're in your 40s. Not good. It's not good to have sugar at all. It just goes straight to the stomach. Right to those, right to like I'm gonna look pregnant again. Like, come on. Whoa.
Oh
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
that's what I've been avoiding.
Right? This is the issue.
At the age where people still question those things, so you have to
Right?
be
Like,
careful.
it doesn't matter what age you are, I swear. They just
Oh, that's true.
yeah, no.
I
They
don't think so.
they still ask me, no, honey, I'm just putting on weight because I'm old. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, my son's great for that. Yeah, but my kids pick at everything, every little thing that changes. So
Yeah.
whatever.
My kids don't like change.
No.
My oldest doesn't like if I wear makeup. He says I don't look like myself, and he doesn't
Aw.
like that.
That's sweet, but
He
no,
doesn't
honey,
like change. He doesn't like change. So that's weird. And I'm like, oh, I thought I looked nice today. No, and then my youngest is like, you look so pretty.
Aw, see, it's so funny how they're so different. Aw.
Yeah. Well, it's been
Thanks,
real,
honey.
guys.
Yep.
I'm glad we were able to just chat it out, and I hope that you guys enjoyed us being just chill and real about things today.
Let's be real.
So have an awesome day.
Yep, you're not alone. Don't forget that, and let us know how your summer's going.